And this is my living room. And funnily enough, this actually is better than it was. And that's Robert's thing on the floor. And I say thing because I'm not very fond of it. That's his iguana. It's the same thing with their tongues. The fact that he's not flicking it just now means that he's not feeling very happy. He licks the floor when he walks. That's a sign that he's alright. He's quite vicious and I don't like him. And here is the famous Mr. Sausage. Well, famous to anyone that likes snakes anyway. He's again a very rare morph. He's a sand boa, so he lives in this. He lives underground. He's a very funny shape. He looks like a sort of hot dog. He's got a long tail, it's like a thumb. And he's got a very sort of sock puppet head. Right. It's a very funny shape compared to the rest of them. And he's got little round eyes. Tiny little round eyes. This is George. Everybody loves the chameleon. Because he's awesome. Hiya. And they're funny when they walk and when they move. And hold on. One moment, I'll show you something cool. As long as he's going to play ball anyway. George. Oops, you dropped it. I'm going to switch hands for this, it might be easier. Even if you don't like animals, you've got to admit that's pretty cool. And he'll just chow that down. He's got very funny feet, the way they hold on. And you've got this very long curly tail that you can just see in there. Good boy. This is another king snake, but it's a different type. It's called a Florida king snake. And he's probably my least friendly of everything that I've got. He's nice colours, but if I stroke him and annoy him, well, he's getting better now, but you see his tail's rattling. He used to be like that all the time. All he did was tail rattle, but he's got a bit better recently. He used to do it for hours on end, just not a friendly snake. There you go. That's why he's in one of these tubs rather than anything else. This is called Strike. I got him for free because he apparently bit his owner all the time, but he's never once bitten me. This is another Californian king snake. I'll show you his partner, my second snake. Watch your face. Hold on. He's a bit shy. This is my second snake and my absolute favourite of the lot. I love her. She's called Dracia. She's very lazy. She's got blue eyes. She's got gorgeous markings all the way down her. She's just got a big long stripe. So she's blonde and brunette. As you can see again, she's flicking her tongue. She's happy. There you go, sweetie. And she's just lazy. You just pick her up. Whoops, daisy. And she'll just basically sit there. She's very, very lazy. But she's about 3.5 foot probably at the most. There you go. Right, and I'll show you the rest of them before I leave for work. Because I waited till the end of the day once they've all had some heat in them. This is Mac. He's a plated lizard. He lost his tail from an infection. Hello, Mac. As you can see at the bottom. He doesn't have any teeth. He chews things to death. Because I had him a long time ago, and it used to be, he would look at your finger for about 20 minutes, and then decide it might be edible. And he'd try and bite it a couple of times, realise it wasn't happening, and just walk away again. Can I put this down? Heck. Move your head. Thank you, son. Right, that's another king snake. It's in the dark because it was too hot in here. So I turned our lights off. She's a Brooks king snake, so she's very like the Florida, just different, slightly different markings. She's very friendly, very docile, loves to eat, very active, like most king snakes to be honest. Sid and Nancy are in here. These two are boas, but they're very, very small and quite rare still. They're very hard to get hold of. And this is Sid, I think. Put him down in my lap. And his girlfriend, Nancy. They live together just now. The only two in here that live together. But they will get separated eventually. They're a lot different from the others, not just because of the pattern, but you've got dart shaped heads and it's hard to see, especially because they don't like staying still often, but they're very, very thin heads. And a gorgeous, again hard to tell, gorgeous red colours, like crimson all the way down the inside of the body. And we're nearly done. I've only got 5 more animals. I know I said that like that's not enough. Start from the top. The one next door, the albino, the really creamy white one, this is the size she'll be in a year. This is Magni. He's a normal common boa. Whoops. And he's Chunky Monkey. He's Chunky Monkey. There you go, son. That's him. You can see they've still got the lighter colours, the sort of more orange at the bottom, and then the pattern changes to the top. If I can get a close up on his eye, if you'll let me, you can sort of see the cross, but only very slightly. The albinos definitely change it. Right, I'll get the next one. I'll show you me holding them actually if I can. They just like being supported, but they can pull themselves up by their head if they need to. Even a chunky one like this. Right, son, in you go. Right, this is Nava. She's another king snake. I'm hoping to breed them, but she's albino, so she's like the black and white striped one next door, but she's albino. Not had her that long, but you can see she's got a bright pink eye and neon coloured yellow all the way down her. This is Fenrir. He's a carpet python. I'm not going to take him out, not because he's unfriendly, he's not very well. He keeps getting ill. We got him as a rescue. And he's very long and very, very thin, even thin for a carpet python. They are quite long, thin animals. They're not vicious. Quite good starter snakes if you get the smaller type, which is called an Eringia. And this is the one that I'm showing you last of the snakes, and then there's just my frog. I might let her come out on her own. I'm not sure too much about her yet. And this is my frog. Again, he's in a tub because he needs a lot of humidity. And that's my frog. He just sits there and does nothing all day. I think it's a she actually, but big dirt and lip. It's called a Pac-Man frog because they just sit there, they've got mouth and body like Pac-Man, and that's it. They're just lazy, lazy, lazy animals. They need less space as they get older because they're so fat. They just stop moving. They start moving in degrees rather than moving forwards and backwards. Right, and this is the final one that I'm going to get out. It's probably the only one that I ever have any worries about getting out. And she's quite new still. And quite hissy. You should be able to hear, to be honest. Don't even think about it. Come on. No, come on, you're getting it. Come on. Out you come. Oopsie daisy. And this is her. She's a het albino Burmese python, which means she's slightly lighter than normal. They get nice pink bits up at their head. And we're going to breed her to an albino male, which Robert's going to buy when he's finally got money. See, they've got quite flat, but even if I poke any part, her muscles respond. She doesn't move much either, but very alert. And they get lazy as they get bigger, but they don't like being taken out of their cages, which is why they hiss so much and quite loudly. You can hardly see, there's actually yellow down there as well, but because she's a het, it's basically her colours are diluted. But she's quite big. She'll get to a maximum of 30 foot, which I'm not looking forward to. Robert can look after her when she's 30 foot. And that is everybody. I'll just put her back in. Let you see her. I see actually crawling back in. And see, honestly, as long as they're left alone, they're quite happy animals. You can see her head just getting back to where it was. There you go. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed.